Hey guys, and welcome back to the Heroes of the Global Summer Circuit. This is Arctic Shadow, and I'm bringing you the C Regionals happening right now. We are live on site, as you can see from this couch right here. But yeah, we're live on site here at the Alienware Arena, where right now Relics is taking on Hothead Gaming to secure their first place seeding in the group. Hothead Gaming, this is their last chance to come back into this because they need to win this game to try and maybe have a chance at playoffs tomorrow, considering they haven't won any of their matchups so far. Right now, I think we're ready for the second draft, so let's go in and take a look what happened. It is going to be Towers of Doom, a map that we haven't seen for a really long time, and a map that is pretty even, and comebacks can be very real. So the map is going to be Towers of Doom between Relics and Hothead Gaming. And as I mentioned earlier on, this is the C Regionals happening right now. Thank you for all of you who has been tuning in since this morning. We started off at about 11 a.m. I arrived on site at about 9:30 a.m. to prepare for setup. So it's been a long day, guys. It's almost 10 hours already, and we still have a bit more hot action left for you. This will be the second game between Relics and Hothead Gaming, and after this we will have the final matchup of Resurgence going up against GDG9, and that's going to be an interesting matchup, especially considering what the brackets will do towards them. Hopefully I can get a match update as well. I think there is another match happening between Sabun and Renovation 2. So we would like to check on what's happening between Renovation 2 and Sabun. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens there, because there could possibly actually be a three-way tie for first place should Sabun be able to beat out Renovation 2 2-0 or something like that. Otherwise, there will be a tiebreaker between first, second, as well as third and fourth. There could very well be all these tiebreakers, and that would mean more HOTS action for us. So, but right now, going into this game, Hothead Gaming against Relics, as we can see, bans. Li Ming is going to be banned out here by HHG. They do not want to give the Li Ming to the Relics yet again, and Sylvanas is going to be banned out by Relics instead. So, I am getting an update. I believe Renovation... Oh, this is over on the other game. Renovation 1 is leading 1-0 against a Black Sheep 5. So that is over on Group A, I believe. Renovation is basically... They're just trying to secure their slot against BS5 for the second and third placing. It's just seeding at the end of the day. I think these two teams will qualify if Hothead Gaming doesn't go through... doesn't win in this game. They will, in fact, still qualify for the playoffs tomorrow anyway, these two teams. So they're just playing it out for seeding right now. But Renovation 1 is, yes, still ahead 1-0 over Black Sheep 5. Later on, I believe we will have Renovation 2 going up against Sabun Gaming. And that's going to be a really interesting matchup, because a lot of things are happening in Group B because Resurgence lost their first game. So Sabun right now, they did lose to... GDG9 as well, 2-0, and because of that, that's going to push GDG9 to a 4-0 lead right now. But if they lose 2-0 to Resurgence, they will go 4-2 as well. So because of that, Resurgence would have gone 4-2 as well. And then if Sabun Gaming beats out Renovation 2 in a 2-0 series 2, that's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be a three-way tie with all three teams beating out each other. So it is going to be really, really interesting. Lots to play for left today. But here, back into this game, Relics against Hothead Gaming. It is their last chance, Hothead Gaming. Relics trying to secure their first place slot going into the winner's bracket tomorrow. Who would they be meeting up, though? That is the question. Now, the picks are about to be done. Muradin, Kiltas, and Rega for Relics. Again, I think they're going with a slightly more staple lineup here. They do pick up the Muradin. I'm surprised they didn't go with the ETC for Bun Bun, though. We did see 5-man mosh pits coming out from him. So I would have preferred to maybe see the ETC, for the big plays coming out from Bun Bun. But they do go with the Muradin, Kiltas, as well as the Rega. I think that's a pretty staple lineup so far. They do ban out the Dahaka right now. We have seen HHG pick up the Dahaka. But yet again, we do see HHG banning out the Sonya, which I don't think is a hero that Relics actually plays a lot. We haven't really seen it played a lot, unless they have options here to go with Illidan Tasada. Is that what they're trying to do? They ban out the Sonya here because they want to go with the Illidan pick. We'll just have to wait and see. No, they actually are shadow picking the Leoric. So I'm not too sure what the Sonya ban is for. But over on Relics, they do have 3 staple picks of Muradin, Kiltas, and Rhaegar Tasfa. They can definitely finish this lineup off with any 2 heroes, any 2 DPS heroes, and maybe even a Thrall. It all depends on what is the combination they want to play. Relics has been a team that goes with strong front lines, like no aggression lineups. So I do expect them to go a bit more aggressive. Oh, this is interesting actually. Jaina being shadow picked here by HHG. That's a hero we haven't seen in quite a while. So Jaina actually going to be picked up here by HHG. We've seen her once or twice throughout this entire series. And I think she's been falling down the pecking order a little bit compared to Kiltas as well as that Li Ming. But we are going to see an old rivalry between Jaina and Kiltas, considering Li Ming has been banned now. So this goes way back to when HOTS was first launched, and Jaina and Kiltas were just added when they were the first 2 mages to join in the fire against the Ice Mage. But right now, Zeratul is being shadow picked by Relics again. We saw that Zeratul did play quite a pivotal role in the previous match. He did, steamroll through quite a bit of those heroes and kill them. But it does look like they do pick up the Illidan here. This is what I was talking about. They can definitely go with a lot of these lineups where anything can just fit in with a Muradin, Kiltas, and the Rhaegar. And in fact, they do pick up the Illidan along with the Abato, and I love this. I love this so much. They do finally pick up the Illidan. They see the opening, and they go with it. Sonya being banned out by Hot HHG, that has worked against them. They aren't able to finish off their lineup here with a Sonya. In fact, because of this Illidan pickup, I think the Sonya would have been really, really good for them. But they go with the Murky. What is going on, guys? Murky. Are we seeing Murky here on Towers of Doom? This is a really, really interesting draft right now. Relics full lineup is going to be the Muradin, Kiltas, Rhaegar, Illidan, and Abathur. While over on HHG, they do finish it off with Murky, Jaina, Leoric, Uther, and Falstad. Just because of this, I have to give it to Team Relics. They have such a strong team combination. They do have the Muradin for the front line. Illidan is going to slash and dash and chop through his way, along with the Abathur and Rhaegar giving him the support that is needed. Of course, they don't have Tasada, but I don't think it's very much needed. They do have the Kiltas as well to provide quite a bit of DPS. And HHG just finishing it off with Murky is really interesting to me. I don't really see how it fits in. He is going to be able to push out lanes, I guess, but not on a map like Towers of Doom. Do you want to actually go with a hero like Murky? But yeah, it is going to be interesting to see. They do have the Jaina, the slightly weaker mage after, falling on the packing order, as I mentioned earlier on. They do have the Leoric for the front lines. Falstad for the wave clear. Well, not the wave clear, sorry, for the mobility around the map. As well as Uther. A pretty strong support itself, but we've seen HHG pick up the Uther almost every single game so far. And it hasn't really been working out for them, so not too sure what they will be doing here, of course. But yep, I have to give the draft to Relics for sure. It seems like they've been just drafting it really well, and they've been executing their matchups so well throughout the entire day that I just think Relics has this game hands down just because of this draft as well. So if you're just tuning in, this is the Heroes Global Summer Circuit. This is the C Regionals happening right now. My name is Arctic Shadow, and I've been bringing you the cast for the entire day today so far. Hopefully, we will have more matchups for you. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as well, as we will be having the C Regionals playoffs, but we narrow it down to 1. I believe Babel will be joining me tomorrow as well, so thank God I will have a co-caster to help me alongside with it, and it'll be an honor to cast alongside Babel as well. He has in fact quit casting, but he will be around once in a while. He won't be doing it as his full-time job as well anymore. But hopefully we will be able to see him a little bit more in our games. So tomorrow's C Regionals, as we try to narrow it down to the final team, the top #1 team in C Regionals to represent us in the global circuit in DreamHack Winter in Sweden as well, over in, I think sometime in June. So the match is about to start up, I believe. Everyone is loading up in the loading screen right now. Not loading screen, sorry, the waiting screen right now. We are still waiting for the game to load up. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Razer, our official peripheral sponsor, as well as XSplit, our official streaming partner. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring this live broadcast to you guys and this awesome tournament for your viewing pleasure. Again, thank you for all the support for you guys who've been tuning in since this morning. It's been a really long day, guys. It's been about 10 hours now already. We started the stream stream officially at 11 a.m. There were some hiccups and some delays early on. Resurgence ultimately, well, not ultimate, sorry, unfortunately were late to coming, and they had to forfeit their first game against Sabun Gaming, and because of that, Sabun Gaming actually beat them out in their first actual game, which caused them to lose their first matchup, and Resurgence had to fight from behind the entire time. So right now we are in the loading screen, we are going into it. It is going to be Towers of Doom as mentioned. My name is Arctic Shadow. Thank you for joining us this entire day. Hopefully we will be able to bring you more and more matchups and more games and exciting ones. The next one I'm definitely looking forward to. GDG9 going up against Resurgence. That's a lot to play for there in that matchup for sure. We are going into the game right now though. So hopefully we will be able to switch out the cameras. Mr. Admin! We need to switch out the cameras to the in-game screen right now as we do see Relics on the blue side. Bun is going to be playing the Muradin. Mur is going to be on the Rega. Zaze is going to be on the Illidan, I believe. As Zesn is going to be on the Kill Task, while Trinity is going to be playing the Abator, the cute little ET. Hello there, ET. Over on the red team though, HHG, TNK is going to be playing the Leoric. Petnoi MK, I have to say it in a Thai accent, is going to be playing the Falstad. Arata, who is that? It's going to be playing the Murky. Yes, sorry. Peiji is going to be on the Uther, as well as Alice is going to be on the Jaina. Oh, middle lane though, TNK will be in some trouble. He's getting bursted down so quickly. He will be able to get away, however, as Mur goes in for the final strike, will not be able to get it, and TNK will be able to back off and tap on his Moonwell. And he will be fine. With the chain heals as well. Top lane Murky, we're going to see an Illidan going up against him. He has dropped down pretty low as well. Now Zay's coming in. Choppy yet again. He's going to fall. The bomb is going to help finish him off as well. Bottom lane, we are going to see Keltas going up against this Falstad. I think Keltas is going to have a pretty easy time. Not easy time, decent time at the bottom lane. Bun getting soul sucked. Getting drain sold by TNK here. But he will be able to get away from that damage. Middle lane though, we do see Mur trying to do some damage onto Alice playing the Jaina. She has to back off and is forced back to her tower. She does have Uta now to help her out a little bit in her efforts at the middle lane. Zaze though. At the top lane, a solo Illidan, you know, going up against a Murky. I think it's fine. He does have the Abator to provide him with the hat. So he should be okay. Mur now going to find TNK. Muradin now coming in from the side. Hat going to be used as well. No stun out just yet as TNK will be able to get himself away. Murky comes in from the side. Chose his giant pufferfish. It is going to stun no one. Arata in some trouble. Going to be able to bubble himself to safety. Alice though coming a bit too far in front and gets taken down just like that. Down he goes. Relics takes one. And we'll get the first blood kill and to open this up here in this first matchup. Kiltas now rotating towards the bottom. Mines are set up all over the place and that's going to give them a lot of map rotation. First set of spawn altars are going to spawn up, and it's going to be the 3 altars spawn as now Zaze goes in for the kill onto Arata. Last hit as he get another 0.25 kill. TNK though now hitting away at Zaze. Here comes the Falstad. Barrel roll failing there, actually connecting into the wall as he gets blocked off. Zaze will be able to in fact back off, and now he himself could be in some trouble. Mur is there as well along with Bun playing the Muradin to try and push it down a bit. Arata going to take quite a bit of damage, but again he is just a Murky. Bun now trying to maybe cancel this up. Hammerang going to be used. Stun out now onto that Pet Noi. Ella's going to get the channel off and he will in fact be able to get it. And just in quick succession, as you can see there, they actually simultaneously got it. And the bottom altar is where it's going to be. They do take down one in form of Murky. Again, Peiji is running away for his life now. He will fall. Utul dies at that bottom lane, but Muradin will pay for it with his life at the top as well, being a bit too over-aggressive. Here we come see Zaze on the Illidan, chopping away at Alice. Does he want to dive in onto this tower? No, he does not, even with the hat. And with the Rega, he backs off. But the blue side will be able to get themselves one altar themselves advantage for the blue team. Both teams level 5 and 5 right now. It's pretty neck and neck in terms of that EXP. Zaze rotates back towards the top lane, spots out Arata, who chose out again another pufferfish. Zaze chasing him down again. Will be able to get yet another kill. Another 0.25 kill onto that Murky. Middle lane though, we are rotating back. Mur taking quite a bit of damage himself. Peiji, Uther, they get living bombed up. Thunderclap as well. Here comes Murky though, tries to stop them out and push them back a little bit. Bun has to be careful. Zes and getting drain sold. TNK chasing him down a little bit. Bun actually missing out that Stormbolt right there. Kiltas now going to bump into the Kiltas. Kiltas going to bump into the Falstad. Tornado actually not going to connect. Jaina with the Blizzard not going to hit onto anyone either. And Ban Ban will have to back off, not before throwing out a Storm Bolt to the face. TNK now taking a bit of damage, will be able to back off. Mer wants to go in with a bit more harass, playing it really, really aggressively. Top lane though, Arata going to probably get taken down yet again by Zaze. That's going to be yet another kill in favor of Illidan. And Murky has died now 1.25 times, and that's not too good for him. Now Mer at this middle lane along with Ban Ban doing work onto Alice, who is taking quite a bit of damage. Getting blocked out by Peiji though. Uther doing a good job with those body blocks. Mer going in with, again with the charge, but Ban Ban will be able to finish off the Jaina with the hat coming out from Abathur. So Abathur doing a really good job so far with his global presence in terms of moving around and hatting the right people and just supporting the right people at the right time. Kilta's now coming in from the backlines, trying to catch off Petnoi. But he will be able to back off safely. No Flame Strike just yet to clear off the creep with just a couple living bombs at the middle lane though. We do see TNK in some trouble here. He is going to try and Ghost Form himself away, but Muradin jumps at him and down he goes. A nice pick off there by Relics as they go 5-1 now. Drain Soul now in onto Zaze, but it is of course just a deathly Ghost Drain. So the next altar is going to spawn. It's going to be a single spawn though. And they will be able to channel it off without any contention. And HHG now will be 2 behind. Alice in some trouble yet again. Illidan going in with the hat. And down he goes. Now he wants Murky. He sets his side, turning around. TNK could be in some trouble. Will be able to get himself away, however. Petnoi at his bottom, along with Peiji, will be able to back off to that safety. But Jaina has died a couple too many times now. And it's not looking too good for Team HHG, as now the blue side pull a level ahead. Almost a level ahead. 6-1 kill advantage. Of course, this isn't one of those maps where you can just snowball and take down those towers along with the core really quickly. They have to do this slowly, and they have to get as many of those towers as they can and those altars. TNK though now going to be spotted out by Illidan. Could be in some trouble himself. Alice again coming a bit too far in front, getting tornadoed down. Uta trying to keep himself alive as much as he can, but Alice is probably going to pay for this with his lives. Illidan is not letting up and goes in for the kill. Peiji now as well, taking a bit of damage, but just Alice, man, on that Jaina. She's just been face checking that a little bit too much, so has to back off, has to be careful. So not to do that anymore because she's just spent too much time dead. Already 4 deaths on her side. Now Ban Ban waiting in the brush, trying to maybe set something up here as well. He is going to find Petnoi though, who does barrel roll back to safety, so no follow-up stun there for him. TNK now chasing down Ban Ban. Thunderclap going to be used just to dismount him. Now Tornado going to connect as well, and I don't think TNK is going to be able to get out of this one. Alice is playing it a bit too ballsy again, a bit too far up front. Has to back off and will be able to get behind the safety of the walls too. As Murky will be able to take down the top lane as well. Zes and now back into this middle lane along with Alice. Tornado again not going to connect. Ban Ban with the stun out. Not going to hit onto TNK. Arata now coming in from the side with the Murky, gonna pop off a few of those bombs. Muradin now rotating towards that bottom. Kael'thas could be in some trouble along with Zes Endo, but Murky gets bursted down. Nice Phoenix placed in place. Jaina gets taken down himself. TNK though going to be able to get away from the danger there. But he wants more. He goes in with the Rhaegar. Petnoi will have to barrel roll away, but the stun coming in from the side. Peiji getting stunned now along with the Living Wall. Mighty Gust to actually disengage them. But it does look like the blue side just wants to go for this fort kill. But I don't think they're going to be able to do so. The red team now just pushing out, while Relics is just defending this. They are trying to push out this Tower of Doom as well. They will be able to get off the altar, and that's going to give them a further lead. Now Divine Shield going to be popped up onto Peiji. Trinity jumping in, stuns coming out all over the place. He'll going to be able to keep himself alive right now as he taps on the fountain, but that's not going to be enough as he goes down. Ring of Frost going to be shown out here. Arata now with the giant fish knocking away, but no one dropping just yet. Ancestral Healing was used to keep himself alive, but Mer running around all the way. Zay is trying to run for his life as well, but the red team are in full attack mode. Hammerang not gonna connect there, and Blizzard too. Unfortunate for the blue-red team as the entire blue side will get away by the skins of their teeth there, losing out the Uther at the bottom. They lose the altar as well, and they are right now 24 damage into their core, while the blue side still has 36 available, so this is not looking too good for HHG. They definitely need to try and push this back. They are not still out of it though. They're only a level behind. Abathur has to be careful. Murky is looking for him, trying to hunt him down a little bit too. Now Zes-N along with Zaze is going to find the creep camp, and they are going to get it. Rega at this bottom though has to be careful, playing it again a bit too ballsy. Goes in with the shadow, the wolf form charge. Zaze there could have been in some trouble as well. Mighty Guy's going to be able to blow him away though. Bun Bun still in the fray of things. No stun just yet. Trinity comes in with the Metamorphosis. Trinity diving a little bit too deep, bro. I mean, I know it's just an illusion, but come on, you don't want to just lose that Illu. You could have pushed the lanes or something. But yeah, he does go down. The illusion of the Illidan does go down in the back lines as now Illidan himself makes his way towards that top lane. Arata trying to take down the fort, trying to take down those towers. Two altars are going to spawn here. Bun Bun is going to find TNK as they try to set something up here, but we do see TSK be able to ghost walk away himself to safety too. Pet Noi trying to set something up here. Taking a quick look at those talent tiers as well. Ring of Frost being picked up by Jaina. Murky going with his giant fish, the Octo Grab. As we see a clash about to happen right now. Bun Bun jumping in with the hat from the Abator, going in, trying to body block them as best as he can. Thunderclap going to be used up as well. Essentially, he's going to pop him right back up. Here comes the Entomb though. Mighty Guy's going to be used to push Mer away. But Lyric will be able to get away with his Ghost Walk, and he should be fine. The blue side should be able to actually channel down both altars here. Again, further extending the knee. Nothing the blue side can do about it at all. And if you can take a look, Divine Shield going to be picked up by Uta. Mighty Guy's picked up by Falstad. Over on the blue side, Metamorphosis is going to be picked up by Illidan. Ancestral Healing on the Rhaegar. Muradin going to pick up the Avatar. Abator, of course, with his clone. And Kiltas with the Phoenix. Nothing that stands out too much for me. In fact, pretty standard pick so far. Mer now getting hit quite a bit left and right. He has to be careful. He's going to have to back off there, and he goes down. So nice constellation Q there for the red side as HHG pulls one back. Bun Bun at the middle lane, top lane. It does look like they are trying to push it down a little bit, but Arata is still there. Bottom lane though, this is where the clash is about to happen here. Divine Shield going to be thrown out onto that Uther. Falstad though, going to pay for it with his life there. Down goes the Uther anyway. Alice now running for his life, but not going to be able to survive that. As down he goes, Lyric comes in from the side. May not be the best choice or best option to do so right now. Living Bomb going to proc onto him as he wants to try and play off Zaze. Not too sure what he's trying to do there. As TNK just basically walks into his death. And they will be able to get the fort at that bottom as well. Murky at that top lane is working his way on that fort himself. It does look like Kiltas is going to herf back. Bun Bun is going to make his way towards that top two. And Zaze at that bottom, they will be able to get the fort and now push out the repel onto Arata. I don't think he will be able to get it. Here comes Bun Bun. Stun not going to connect just yet, as he does find himself in a bubble. Arata now just trying to juke around with the hat there. And yet again, Murky just doing Murky things, wasting Bun Bun's time. Finally will in fact fall though, as the red team now sets their sight on the bottom fort. But not a good timing as the next altars are about to spawn here. The blue side now again just working down their way on this middle lane. We'll be able to take out these towers and try to maybe set something up here. The towers are opening though. The altars are going to be up and available. And if the blue side are able to get all three altars, that's going to be a huge blow to Team HHG. They could actually end this right here. If they get all three altars and they do a team wipe, they could easily go for the boss and finish it off as well. Now Entomb though going to connect onto Zest, and Mer will be there to try and keep him alive. Phoenix going to be thrown out as well. Entomb is going to end. Pet Noi in the backline is getting taken down by Trinity. No, he is in fact actually going to be able to barrel roll away. And Zaze comes in, TNK taking quite a bit of damage. I do hear a lion dance, not too sure what's going on outside, but Zaze now going in onto Alice. Ancestral Healing going to be used again. Alice dropping really low. Ring of Frost going to be thrown out and he gets taken up. Pet Noi now in some trouble himself. Murky going to spawn right back out. Down goes Pagey. Uta is dead for the count. Pet Noi now, the sole survivor, along with that Murky, who will just spawn right back up. Tornado going to be used yet again. Flame Strike going to connect as well. But Living Bomb is going to be able to finish him off. Murky falls yet again. They do pick up the altar, and they pick up all three altars. And they could very well end this game right here, right now. Going for the boss. That's like the blue side. Just want to take down this bottom fort, though. Not too sure what they're doing with that for. Guys, Bun Bun wants to end this right here, guys. Bun Bun, help Bun Bun. Bun Bun needs help, guys. He has had that boss. He takes quite a bit of damage and will in fact have to back off. Look at him. He's so vigilant. He wants this. He's calling out. He's crying out for help. He's trolling right now. He's trolling his team. He's like, hey, hit me, boss. Guys, come and end this right here, right now. Just 4 more away. The red team are respawned out right now. They want to push in. Sad pouring for Bun Bun. as he will not be able to actually get this right now. Here we see the Falstar making his way, and this was the problem. They did go for the bottom fort. Now Alice taking quite a bit of damage again. Jaina spending more time dead than alive. Pagey now going to fall instead. No, Divine Shield going to keep him alive, but just for now he's trying to run for his life. Mighty Guy's going to be used, but down he goes nonetheless. TNK as well going to fall here. Nothing that he can do anything about it though. Falstar is going to fall in the backline along with Murky. And it is going to be GG here. I don't think they can do anything about it. Bun Bun will finally get his way. And they will be able to finish it off with this boss. And it is going to be GG. So, congratulations to Team Relics finishing up a really quick 14-minute game. As they secure their first place slot in the group, they will go into tomorrow's playoffs in the winners bracket final. Taking the first game, HHG, however, will bow out of the competition, going 0-6. Unfortunately for them, they weren't able to pick up a game against any of the teams. We do have a replay of the last clash. Let's take a look at what happened there. As you can see, just the amount of burst. Alice got taken down so quickly there. Pagey, Divine Shield in the nick of time, but it's just not going to be enough. She was just running and wasting some time. Mighty Gut's going to be used as well. Bun Bun was there to finish her off. TNK in the background is going to die. He goes in with the Zays, and down goes that Falstar. Down goes TNK and Arata. Not going to be able to do anything about it, and that was GG right there. So again, congratulations to Team Relics as they will be able to take the #1 spot in their group, which does provide them the first seed and the winners bracket in tomorrow's playoffs. Again, HHG will bow out of this competition. We'll try to get an update for you on Renovasio and BS5 just to see who made it through to the second and third place. Mr. Admin, we can change the instant replay screen back to the live one, but we are going to go for a short break as we prepare for the final game. It is going to be Resurgence against GDG9, guys. So do stay tuned for this matchup, because this match is where it's going to be really important. There's a lot to play for left in Group B, where these three teams, Renovasio 2, GDG9, actually all of them actually have a lot to play for still. Anything could happen here. But GDG9 are going to go up against Resurgence, and there's a lot still left to play for. Sabun Gaming, they have to beat out against Renovasio 2 for that, to try and secure that slot in tomorrow's playoffs. But we're going to go for a short break as we prepare for the next game, guys. So do stay tuned, because we will be right back. Zappy taking quite a bit of damage. Here comes the engagement by Resurgence. They want more. RYL goes in with the power slide. No mosh pit just yet. Not covering onto anyone. He pulls his them back. Face mount. And down goes ETC. But he will get the ghost mosh pit off. And down goes the Sonya as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade. More going to connect on 2.